The Circuit of Ireland Rally is one of the oldest rallies in the world. And this prestigious event, first staged in 1931 and organised by the Ulster Automobile Club, will play host to the second round of this year's TrailerTek Micra Challenge. The circuit is a long and gruelling rally and no doubt will provide a huge challenge to the mighty Micra drivers today. Ben Fallis arrives for this round after hours burning the midnight oil to get his Micra repaired after a crash in round one, seriously damaging the car. He reflects on a bruising Bishop's Court rally. Ben, first of all, reflect on the last round for us.
I will pay a wee bit of fixing to do, but went off and just had to fix it. Just got caught out on the, well, I don't know if we got caught out on the braking, but something happened and she lapped up in the back of the ground and on her lid and called her uncle.
How much damage was done?
It wasn't actually too bad. It looked worse than what it actually was, but as you can see, she's fixed and straight and good to go.
Didn't go to plan, but we're lucky to be here today, I think, to get back out. Just didn't go to plan at all, but it's completely out of our hands. So coming out of it, we thought the season was completely over. We thought this is us for the year, but we have a brilliant team behind us and good friends, and even everyone in the challenge. I have to thank everybody because we wouldn't be getting out today if it wasn't for everyone.
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Absolutely. Teamwork. I've never met a better bunch of people. Couldn't do enough for us, couldn't help enough, and to be out 3 weeks later with a car that looks brand new is unreal.
Well, I kind of knew that if I didn't fix her, she'd lay there for a long time and she'd never be fixed. And the boys, we landed back from Bishop's Court on the Saturday and booted the windscreen out of her and stripped her, and she was away to the body shop to get a new roof and stuff. And
as you say, you've had a lot of help to get the car back fixed again. There is a real kind of family atmosphere amongst the Micras, isn't there?
Oh, 100%. Sure, Stephen Whitford and Peter Dowd, sure, we lifted a roof skin and a boot lid on the way back from Bishop's Court, and then Josh and Johnny and Leona and Dad and Carl sure never left the shed. It was crazy. We'll go out and we'll do our own thing today, and if we're on the pace, we're on the pace, and if not, what odds, we'll get to the finish hopefully.
After a big crash, it can always be a bit nervous. Co-driver and Ben's fiancée Louise hopes everything will go smoothly today. After all, they have a wedding planned for later this year.
I'm feeling okay, actually. I thought I would maybe be a bit more nervy or something like that, but I'm okay. Just treat it like every other one and get back at it and don't dwell on it too much, because I think that would be the off-put.
As always, the Micra community excelled in getting Louise and Ben back. This one-make series always tries to pull together.
The boys have put in a massive effort over the last couple of weeks. They've been in touch with us now most of the way through it, but no, I think at Bishop's Court he was wrote off. He wrote himself off that he wasn't coming back out, but great to see the boys out, and they'll have a good battle again between them, the two brothers.
It was a hard grind for the last two and a half weeks to get Ben's car ready for this here today. Ben's car was the main priority. As much as he didn't want to, the whole team pushed him along to get it back out, and I think he's happy that she's back here again today. So I don't know what way he's going to go today. He's in the mind of that he's just going back out to learn again. But once that helmet goes on, that might be out the window.
Ben's brother Carl is pleased there will be two Fallis drivers out today. More pressure on you today, leading this championship, of course, now?
No pressure, because I have no testing done in the car, so it's just go and learn what she does and see what she does on the roads and take it from there.
Peter Dowd is one of the pioneers of the TrailerTek Micra Challenge. Having the series as part of the circuit is special, and all the Micras try and stick together in the Paddock at Dungannon Farmers Mart for what's going to be a tough day with a storm incoming.
We've had good fun now between us all, and hence we're all here parked together having the banter, as you've seen this morning. So, but no, the helmets goes on, it's all a different story then,
And how are you feeling about today after misfortune the last day out?
Yeah, I was sort of pretty annoyed that last day. Now we just packed the whole thing up and went home. But no, I'm glad we've got it fixed. We got it all sorted and put back together again, and we're here we go. You know, we'll see. The stages are good. We were here obviously last year. They're slightly different, but they're very, very twisty and technical and very dirty. The roads are a mess. But let's see.
And Peter makes a solid start, third after the first stage. Carl Fallis starts today as the surprise challenge leader after a superb day out on his debut. But he has no doubt his brother will push him hard today.
1 left over the crest and 2 left and only 40 to a 5 right.
Carl can only manage 4th fastest on stage 1.
To a 4 left, don't cut. And fast 3 left into a crest.
Ben is ahead of him in 2nd. But a super fast, quickest time on stage 2 pushes Carl to the top of the leaderboard.
Short 4 left at the gate.
And he maintains his lead through the next stage. Quickest again.
So 5 left. To a 1 left over the crest.
Sean Foy is making his first appearance this season with co-driver Geraldine McBride. She called the notes last year for champion Andrew Bush.
A bit nervous, but really looking forward to it. It's going to be a tricky day the way the weather's turning, so I think the rain's about to start just as we head off, but I'm looking forward to it.
This is the Circuit of Ireland, after all. Very famous rally.
Well, I was just thinking last night, actually, the first time I watched the Circuit of Ireland was 40 years ago, 1986. So it's a big event, you know, in terms of the reputation and name. So it's good to get out there, and it's good to have the Micras out in an event such as this.
Yeah, it's nice to have the little Micras out in a very prestigious race like this.
Absolutely, it's really good. You know, you just walk around the corner and all the top guys from the Irish Tarmac Championship are parked up, you know, so it gives all the guys something to, you know, it's a big event and gives them something to aspire to, you know, in the future.
80 over bumps to a fast 3 left over bump. Fast 3 left over bump here. To a long 2 left. Long 2.
Drummond Hill, Buckets Hill and the longest stage at over 14 miles long, Brantry Lock, are scheduled for today. The weather is cold, damp and driving conditions are difficult. Jamie McLaughlin's co-driver, Katie Wilson, is making sure she's conserving all her energy.
The rally's starting here.
Yeah, I think I'm going to need all the energy I can get for this today now, but I'm excited to go, so it should be a good day.
How are you feeling about a very famous rally like the Circuit of Ireland?
Aye, good. Excited. I smashed in this rally last year. So as long as we don't smash, we're one step ahead anyway.
And what are you expecting out on these roads? Be pretty dirty today, I would imagine.
Yeah, I'm expecting a lot of wet, a lot of muck kicked up onto the stages, but this is my 3rd or 4th time doing it, so I'm excited to see what the day brings.
And what's your plan today?
To get a finish in one piece, and get a nice feed in the way down the road.
Just try and take it steady today.
Yeah, stage by stage. Should be good.
Keep him under control.
Yeah, I'll try my best.
Is that possible?
We'll see.
If you can keep me awake.
And Katie's power nap worked as she and Jamie go fastest in stage 1. They dropped to 3rd on stage 2. After this little mishap. But another good drive on stage 3 moves them back into 2nd. With Ben Fallis now in 3rd. Aidan O'Neill is returning to the Circuit of Ireland after a nightmare last year, but always smiling.
Absolutely awful. What's it called? Didn't even get to the first corner. We crashed over, whole back end, hit a bank, and that was it. Rally over, time, everything wasted. But here, we had a good laugh doing it anyway. We got her straightened out, and I'm sure we done the rest of the Micra challenge, so it was good.
What are you hoping for today after last year's disaster?
2nd corner. Hopefully. See if we get beyond the 2nd corner. I think I'll be happy. So I have a new navigator this year, my wee cousin Ryan. So new navigator, new suspension. Car is almost toes. We were doing well at Bishop's Court, and we had a busted brake pipe that just put us out of the rally. But here we're going well, and to be honest, I can't wait.
Nice to be part of such a famous rally, the Circuit of Ireland, I'm sure.
When I was younger, always went round to the Circuit of Ireland with my dad and all my uncles and all, and I've never dreamed in a million years that we'd be standing doing the Circuit of Ireland.
Aidan is going much better this year and holds 5th place through stages 1, 2 and 3. And there's a new driver to the series for this round, Chrissy Corrie from Enniskillen.
We took a notion to join the Micra Challenge just because the competitive spirit in it. There was always someone to race, and at least when I was racing a Fiesta there was nobody else, or you're putting the wrong class, where at least the Micra is all equal balance playing field, so it is. So
tell us a little bit about your own rallying background.
That's more or less, I had a 106 and done one rally, and then an ST Fiesta and done a bit in it, but again just because it was always putting the wrong class, it wasn't that simple then, and just done a lot of navigating over the years too. So
tell us a little bit about the car, where it came from and how much it's cost to get it set up.
I wouldn't be allowed to say that on TV, would be the problem. The car come from a cousin of mine, Cameron Crozier. He used it in the Junior 1000 series, and it was a left-hand drive one his father built for him, and then I've just built it into the modified car now, so we have.
Car looks great this morning.
Yeah, no, the system, Ashley done a great job with the stickers now, and it helps them a lot, so it does.
So how are you feeling about Circuit of Ireland today?
It'll be just a case of get to the finish line at the minute. So I say we only got the car back from mapping on Thursday, done a bit till it and drive it from scrutiny to here, so there's been haven't even had it on the road or nothing, so it'll be see what happens just.
Chrissy makes a steady start and navigates his way safely through the first 3 stages. This rally is proving very difficult. It's a real battle of attrition in some of the worst weather conditions seen at a rally in Northern Ireland for years. All the drivers are finding problems and having issues.
They are terrible. Like there's water everywhere. The car won't even drive in a straight line. They're just bad, slippy. Bad. It's definitely scary. Like I even said to Louise, we were going down a straight line and I couldn't even keep my foot in the throttle. It was just shaking that much. It's scary out there, but I thought it wouldn't have been as bad as last year, but last year was a dream to driving compared to that today.
What a challenging day of rallying. I think some of the boys have said there that it's definitely the hardest days they've done, and those boys have been doing 8-9 years of rallying. We're obviously still pretty new to the roads, but no, it's horrific. To be fair, the last 2 stages that we've done have been okay. We managed to have no rain, so there was no there was no standing water, and we got a bit of a clean run. But no, it's still very difficult. I'd be glad now if we get to the finish. The car's really good. The driver's not so good, but I ran out of brakes. I'm too cautious and holding my foot in the left foot too much and holding the brakes. I boiled the brakes on the stage after service the last time, and we had no brakes for about 3 miles towards the end. But you know, it's learning for me, and I say all I want to do is try now and get it round, get to the finish.
We broke a shaft on the first stage, so we're back in and then got out in Rally 2 then for that loop there, and we just got the 2 stages on that, so it's more or less just driving around it to see if there's any more problems to rectify for the rest of the day. But now we're going alright. We got a fastest time on the last one, so see how it goes.
Carl Fallis continues to build his lead through stages 4 and 5. Jamie McLaughlin is second and pushing hard. With Peter Dowds in third. But big problems again for Ben Fallis. It's a second rally in a row that he's unable to finish. Cruel luck for him as he's pushed back to the paddock, but he's determined to get the car rebuilt and return for the next round.
We were getting on alright. We were sitting, I think it was second or third or something like that. And no, she's blew the engine now, so don't know what she's done. She's either bent a valve or something stupid, no compression anyway. All the hard work for nothing. I'd say that's it. I'd say it'll probably be I might go for a throw in the bushwhacker after the wedding and see what the crack is.
40 to the left on flat crest, 100 to a flat crest.
Carl and co-driver Tony McGovern seem unstoppable today. They're over 1.5 minutes ahead of second place Jamie McLaughlin and Katie Wilson. But this is also an excellent performance by the pair. Peter Dowds is still trying his best to get on the podium with ongoing car issues. Aidan O'Neill is fourth. Chrissy Corrie fifth. But Sean Foy has retired with his illness. Carl Fallis stamps his authority on this round with 2 fastest times on the last 2 stages to win.
To a dip and one right over the crest and only 60 to a short 4 lap.
Today was one of the trickiest days in rallying that I've ever done. I couldn't get the car to stop in the water at all. We were off 3 times in the first loop. But it was a hard graft. Definitely one of the hardest days in rallying I've ever done. It's a credit to the whole boys that stayed on the road. It's definitely a hard one to take.
Crest and 60 to a 2 left and 100. So 2 left now, 100.
After the first stage this morning, we were kind of well behind, actually, in fact. Then we got a real hop on the long one, the first time over the long one. We took a minute out of the rest of the field, so no, we had to tidy up the driving, and it worked, so it did.
Jamie McLaughlin is in a super second, but didn't love the conditions.
Treacherous, terrible, just pure. You were just in a lake and on a muck ring, whatever. I loved it. Well, between when you hit the big puddles of water and you're all over the place, it's not really enjoyable. That second stage, the first run through, I did not want to do it again, to tell you truthfully. It was just like a river running down the road, and whenever you hit the river, you were just out of control. You were just a passenger.
And Peter Dowds is third despite a tough day.
Well, we got a finish, which is great. And no broken gearboxes, which is even better. So no, I'm really happy that we've actually got a finish. It's been a nightmare of a day, really hard for the organisers, for the marshals and everybody, but to put it on in such terrible conditions. Everybody battled those conditions, and I think to come home after what we've went through is a testament in itself. But no, we're happy. We've had a lot of problems in all the stages. We had brake failure on one of the stages for a few miles. We boiled the brakes, and then the next one we slid up the ditch a couple of times. We spun once, so everybody's a story to tell, but it was good that we've actually got round, as I say, and great to see Jamie on the pace there. I think it's going to be hard to stop Carl all year now, but fantastic times from Chrissy Corrie, actually, and definitely needs a mention for coming in now, and he set a couple of fastest times there at the end, and he's definitely going to be in contention for the challenge as we go through the year, but hopefully it dries up in July.
So what a dramatic day it's been at the Circuit of Ireland. Carl Fallis celebrates and maintains his lead in the TrailerTek Micra Challenge. We'll see you next time.